Today we are doing NFL player props here on PrizePicks for Monday Night Football, Monday, October 24th, New England Patriots versus the Chicago Bears. Now, before I get started, there's a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks, or you can use promo code TUFF to sign up. PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit. There's also a Discord link in the description where we are well over 1,000 members now in the Discord. So the main server, we have a free channel in there. Make sure you guys go check that out. Link in the description below. And Patreon link is in the description below of this video as well, where I do give all the plays here I'm making on PrizePicks for NFL, NBA, college football, MLB, any sport that I'm playing here. I'm making Patreon plays and Patreon posts about it. We can see here yesterday, NFL Sunday, we had a pretty good day here on Patreon for NFL Sunday. Lots of green here. Both YouTube plays hit. Brian Robinson over rush attempts and Kenneth Walker over fantasy score. And yeah, we hit both Sunday night plays. So decent amount of green here yesterday on Patreon. Link is in the description below of this video. But nonetheless, let's get into it, you guys. Chicago versus New England. The over-under here is set at 40 right now. This game is being played in New England. Looking like some moderate, not too cold here in New England. 55 degrees. Not looking like weather's going to impact this game too much. No injured players here for the Bears. New England has a couple guys that are questionable. Mac Jones is probably looking like he's going to play here. You can see here expected to start Monday night game against the Bears. So he's looking like he's going to play. I mean, Bailey Zapp doesn't have any props here on PrizePicks. So we're looking at Mac Jones playing tonight. Giving two total player props for this video here. Again, not a gambling expert, not financial advice. These are simply just plays I'm personally looking at making. Hopefully giving you guys some insight and analysis to make your own player props here. But let's get into it. Two props that I like. Monday Night Football, Bears, New England. These primetime games, man, they've just been super, super rough. Primetime games as a whole have been super rough. Monday night games definitely been a little bit better than Thursday Night Football, but nonetheless, let's get into it. So the first play I like is going to be right here. And this is, I mean, people are going to call me bold kind of for this one, but I like Justin Fields over 160.5 pass yards. He's hit this over his last three games, 163, 208, and 190. Even just taking a look at his game log, really starting to throw the ball more. His last three games, over 20 pass attempts. His first three games of the season, 17, 11, and 17. Just really no opportunities to throw the ball. 22, 21, and 27 here. Pass attempts for Justin Fields over his last three games. And I think the way Bill Belichick, and again, this is just my thinking, the way Bill Belichick kind of coaches, he tries to take away, what teams do best. And what teams do best, I guess, more specifically for the Chicago Bears, they do like to run the ball. And I think Bill Belichick's going to probably go into this game hoping, or trying to let Justin Fields beat them with his arm. All right? I think Justin Fields is going to throw the ball in this game. Overall, I mean, the New England Patriots, they do give up around 233 pass yards per game. I mean, the Bears are down, kind of in the bottom tier as far as pass yards allowed, 190, but 233 pass yards allowed per game for the New England Patriots. And every single quarterback that has faced the Patriots this season has gone over 160, right? Mitch Trubisky went 21 for 33 for 168. Lamar, Jared Goff, Rodgers, Brissett, Tua, all went over 160. I mean, and it's debatable to say, Mitch Trubisky's, as far as throwing the ball, is equal maybe to Justin Fields at this point. Maybe not. But overall, all six quarterbacks that have faced the Patriots this season have gone over this line. Justin Fields gone over this his last three games, throwing the ball a little bit more. I think Bill Belichick, like I said, looking for Justin Fields to beat them with his arm. So I'm taking the over here. Justin Fields 160.5 pass yards against the New England Patriots tonight. And the prop is going to be a receiving yards prop from a running back here. It's going to be Ramondre Stevenson over 13.5. Now, Ramondre, he's gone over this his last four games. Obviously, these last two games more specifically was when he was the bell cow back for this team. It's looking like Damien Harris here is going to play. He's removed from the injury report and set to play Monday night, which is going to definitely affect Ramondre Stevenson's overall workload. I think, we saw earlier in the season and before Damien Harris got hurt, Ramondre Stevenson was that pass-catching back. I think in all these, in the games that Damien Harris has played, he's had like highs and routes run. So Ramondre Stevenson in this spot here against the Bears, I think is a great spot for him. I think we're looking at a guy who, in this game with Mac Jones now as the quarterback, the Bears pass rush a ton. Blitz rate is extremely high, so there's going to be a lot of opportunities for checkdowns here for Ramondre. And you can see the targets. He's gone over this four games this season. His first two games of the season were his only misses here, where we weren't really quite sure about his role on the team. Now, I think even with Damien Harris back, I think it even solidifies more so his pass-catching role in this offense on third down and things like that. Ton of checkdowns, I think, to him tonight. We've seen running backs do pretty well. We've seen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 running backs on 6 different teams go over on this. We saw Madison and Dalvin Cook go over on the receiving yards. Aaron Jones go over. Burkhead, Dameon Pierce, Gibson, Saquon Barkley all go over the prop of 13.5 receiving yards here. So a great spot here for Ramondre. I think really going to get back into his pass-catching back role here against the Bears. So again, these are the 2 total player props that I'm giving for YouTube tonight. Patreon plays should be live by the time this video is live, or I will be probably adding a few more throughout the day. But Justin Fields over 160 projected pass yards here. And then the other prop is going to be Ramondre Stevenson over 13.5 receiving yards. So again, you guys, let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about these 2 player props. Again, obviously, Monday Night Football primetime games have been super rough and volatile as of late. Keep that in mind. All I ask, if you made it to the end of this video, is drop a like on this video and hit that subscribe button. If you take a look at my channel, I drop content like this every single day. And as always, let's cash.